Here we go. Episode number 3 on the Movie Dweeb Podcast.
Episode number 3?
Of the year.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, I hyped it up too much. And oh my God, I'm your third guest, when actually you're like my 59th guest
Yeah, it's
or
been
something.
going a long time.
Too long, if anything.
Yeah.
This might be the last one. It was fun was it fun while it lasted? It lasted.
I think the last one was quite good.
Well, that's it. You are the only person who has done 2 episodes. Backed by popular demand. Not me, but you, Ailish Morrison.
Oh, well, you know what? Sometimes you don't always know best. Maybe your following knows best.
What, are you saying you should just be the regular thing and I just pop in every so often?
I think you said that, so...
Take it away, let's go. you host this. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, I was going to say...
Oh no! I saw a little lip quiver.
Hello and welcome back to the Movie Dweeb Podcast. This is episode 3 since 2005. And we're here with...
Daniel Merrifield.
Yes, we are. And Ailish Morrison. Take it away, Daniel.
Oh, thanks. Put the guest in control of it. I quite like that. Thank you. How have you been since we last spoke?
Good. Had a good Christmas. Yeah. Very, very, very boozy.
No, I'm shocked to my core.
I don't really drink that much, you know.
You know what's funny? So I committed to dry Jan.
Yeah.
Like, I really committed. This morning, I woke up to a text from you going, on the podcast, reckon we can have a little beer?
Out me.
I saw it at like 6:30 this morning when my alarm went off. Like, oh God, I've got to go get Foster's to help me.
Well, I was thinking like, because I don't drink a week, and then I have like one day a drink, and then actually I was going to say I'm not drinking this week, but I'm going to Edinburgh for the rugby, so I will be drinking as of Friday.
So what you sort of wanted to do was start early. This was like the pre-drinks.
Yeah, I don't want to sleep till Monday maybe.
Like, I want to sleep now. I'm so tired. When you get to 31, you'll realise that...
You look so young.
Thank you. Go on, tell me more.
You really do. Like, I actually can't believe that's how old you are.
Do you want to come back on for another episode? I'm already booking you in.
So that'd be the 3rd.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Just a try.
Which really tells me the level of guests I've had so far. If none of them have made a return and you're the only one that's coming back, like...
Oh, you did ask me very late last night. Do you want to come? Who cancelled?
7 people have all bailed on me. But you were the
It was
8th person
last
I know.
time.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I'm consistent, if anything.
I feel like give it maybe another 4 years, I'll be on the top.
Yeah. Well,
by stats.
You've just put your name on... Your Ailish Morrison is the Movie Dweeb. You've got this podcast now.
Oh, yeah, I own it.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, God, this has been a sham, innit?
Do you know who I would love you to interview? This
Go
might not stay in, but please, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds with all the drama.
But how would I go about that? Like, oh, anything new going on in your life?
Well, I mean, you could maybe side with the Justin side and then just attack her.
Yeah, no, that seems a smart thing to do. Attack Ryan Reynolds. Have you seen me? I'm like a marshmallow with legs.
Well, maybe, yeah, but that's fine. It's all about merit. It's all about your top 2 inches.
Yeah, and that's nothing as well. I say I've got a top 2 inches. It's a lot less than 2 inches. I just lie.
From the floor.
Well, yeah, we're laying down with top 2 inches.
How are you? Sorry.
You know what? Apart from being very sweaty.
I don't mean to be twitchy or anything. I'm just sweating one out.
But again, for the listeners of the podcast, great. We sound sexy. We sound fabulous. I've just been cupping my sweaty
steamy.
breasts. Like, it's horrible. I'm in a white t-shirt. This is going to go see-through by the end of this.
They'll have enough shade on it. Different.
You reckon?
Different.
But like the toilet beforehand was
so
boiling.
Warm, so warm. It was so warm last time, but I feel a bit more confident this time.
Good.
So I was like, I'm not going to get so hot. And went in there and I was like, I'm now no longer confident.
It was the quickest pee I ever had. I was like, if I don't, I'll pass out.
What was the line you said? It came out like
steam. It came out of me like steam. Yeah.
Woo!
See, I know how to get these guests coming back. If we can't talk about my urine, what can we talk about?
Well, it was me shitting on the floor last time, so.
Oh, what a tagline this could be. You're in for a good time. That's nice. Urine. URINE.
Oh, urine for a good time.
That's good, isn't it? Not that good. It took you about 25 minutes to cotton
Well, I'm
on.
blonde. I miss number... No, actually, no.
Yes. Before this, we had to do the classic count to 10 for me, so we know the mics are working. Go on. Give us a little count. How did you go?
I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
But then it wasn't like, what am I like? I'm so crazy. You actually just sat back like, I fucking smashed that.
I did, and I thought I did. Who needs a number 9 anyway?
What does it do?
What does it? Well, it's a factorial of 3, right? Or is it?
What?
I learnt a few like. No, actually, don't worry.
You learnt these especially for the Movie Dweeb Podcast? Like, I'll whip these out.
No,
Bit of math banter.
No, it's in like I was learning some card tricks and I learned the phrase. Can we move on?
Why do you do this to yourself?
I don't know. I'm nervous.
You'd be so shit under interrogation because you just tell them everything.
But then, but then if I just tell them waffle, they might think I've told them. But have I actually?
You're a goddamn genius.
Yes, I
And
know.
I never thought I'd say that after you missed the number 9, counting to 10.
Well, I'm roasting in here. So
yeah, you're right. Our brains are just like goo at this point going on. You've already had one nervous sip of the drink, and we haven't even done the introductions. That's the beauty of it.
Yes, right. Wait, I've got my throat all oiled up.
Yep, nice.
I'm ready to start professionally.
God, look at you go. Oh, you was about to do Keira Knightley there, wasn't you?
No, I'm vetoing that from this.
No, why?
Because it's a one-trick pony.
I've seen it on your TikTok, and it might be the best thing that has ever graced my eyes. It might be my favourite thing on the internet. And believe some of the stuff I've seen on the internet.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't want to check, your hard drive.
I will smash my phone if you even go to look at it. What?
Sorry.
And now we start the podcast.
Wait,
Again,
okay.
we were going to talk about movies.
Yes, okay.
And I've just said I would smash my phone rather than you look at my internet history.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, if you were to go through it, it tells an awful lot about a person of what they're Googling. Like, mine's normally how to spell something for like stories or not even writing a novel. It's for like captions on TikTok. But as a literature grad, like, I think I should know, but I just don't.
Oh, God bless you.
I don't even know what the number 9 is.
Plus also, what are you putting in your story that's so eloquent that you need to search for?
Today I had to check because the dog was going crazy and I wanted to say spring is a foot. But I didn't know if it was a foot or a foot.
I'm going to guess it's all one word, AFOOT.
It is, correct.
Oh my
Bingo.
God. Am I the smart boy?
You are.
Thank you.
Look at this setup.
Oh my God, don't get Google, just call me. I got you. Go on, ask me a question and I'll be Google.
No, because I'll get it in capitals. And what if there's like some sort of accent on it?
I am a capital texter as well, aren't I? I'm a very loud texter.
I like it. I really do, actually. I feel enthusiastic. I listened to Under Pressure by David Bowie and Queen coming over here, and I was really excited. I was like, I'm getting this energy. And then I took a step out on that road, and then there was just people everywhere, and then I got really angry. And there were just so many people barging, and I was like, oh, I hate it when they walk so slow.
I'm so pleased that that's the energy you brought into the podcast
I'm
today.
ready to, I just feel like...
Oh, what can I do to really roll you up? And then I'll have you go for Blake Lively.
Oh, my goodness.
What do you make of the whole sitch?
I think it's convoluted. I think, like, it's quite reassuring to see powerhouses like Swift, don't come for me, Swift and Ryan Reynolds that think that they can get their own way all the time to actually have the internet. Because some of the stuff in the lawsuit, I mean, I've actually read most of the 80-page thing.
You need to get out more. See the world. Go to a park.
It's so interesting, though, because the amount of research the internet has done individuals and kept people accountable. I'm talking metadata on websites of when articles were released. We found dates that backdate things, and I won't go into
You haven't even blinked during that whole process. You were so into it.
I am. I love it. I think it's consumed me a little bit.
Did you see Deadpool and Wolverine?
No, I didn't. Was it good?
It's only one of the biggest films of the year, and here we are on a movie podcast, so this bodes well. But there's a scene in it where there's a guy called Nice Paul, and
Justin Baldoni, isn't it?
He gets killed in front of a flower shop, which obviously Blake Lively owns in the flower shop. He gets killed by Blake Lively's character in Deadpool. And now Baldoni's like asking Disney for all of the receipts, all
He's
of the
keeping
conversations about it.
I know, it's crazy. And I hate to admit it, but I'm so here for it. As long as everyone's mental health and everyone stays calm and healthy, give it to me raw and wiggly.
Inject it into my veins.
I'll sniff this gossip. It's so juicy. And I love the intricate, different
If I ever get
bits and
round to
bobs.
making merch, I am putting I'll sniff that gossip.
I mean, it gets me high, so... It's because I'm hot. I don't know what's going on.
I love the way we just divert. Onto
Yeah,
this.
I know.
And anyway, so we're talking about that. And now drugs.
Drugs. I just couldn't think of any. I get so, like,
excited.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I'm excited.
But it makes me feel nice as well because I'm like, look, they've got their shit together. Blake Lively's obviously got her shit together. Ryan Reynolds got his shit together. And look at them. They're just like me. Rich and famous, sure. But they're just like me.
But who's your real friends?
As well,
How can you make true connections when you've got this bubble of money, wealth, power, status?
Just know, when we do become rich and famous, I'm suing you. I'm finding a way.
Well, I'll make a domestic claim or something, I'm sure.
He forced me into this hot box of a studio every goddamn week.
He went into the toilet after me. He was waiting outside the loo for me.
Right. I've got no defence case. I was there. I didn't have like a cup pressed against the door or anything.
I never even thought of something like that. So that's your perverted mind.
Anyway, thanks for coming. It's a shame this will never see the light of day.
Yes, I think we got some good bits.
Yeah, I think that was really good. So Blake Lively and I'm a creep.
Yes, Wolverine and Deadpool, they had a great score, the Like a Prayer thing. Love that.
I don't even care what the TikTok is. I don't care if it's some like middle-aged bloke who's got 0 likes and 0 views. If it's got that song, I watch it.
I think I've used it so many times already.
I'm obsessed with it. When I call my name, it's a little prayer.
Yeah, baby.
And apparently Madonna asked to read the entire script for that film before like anything was made for them to use her song. So she was like one of the first people on the planet to like read the script. Isn't that great?
Is it good?
The film is great.
Yeah.
The film is so good. I like that sense of humour. It's all goofy.
Yeah. I like the original sort of Wolverine outfit. You know, the yellow.
Oh,
jumpsuit.
how they do like the comic book accurate. It's like very comic accurate. Isn't it?
How are they gonna integrate that? Isn't it? Because isn't this? Maybe I dreamt this, but they're thinking of having Deadpool enter like the other MCU.
So in Deadpool 3, that they do sort of hint at like Captain America, like Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth's Thor, like they hint at all of these people.
Yeah, okay.
So he will get into it. I don't know how when you've got like, no, it's such a different vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'd quite like to see him with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that would be sick.
That would be good.
But like he breaks the Thor fall. Like he could talk about Chris Pratt, whereas Star-Lord, played by Chris Pratt, would have to be like, who the hell are you on about?
Well, I like that. Who are you talking to right now?
Oh my God, are we making a movie? We did this
Again.
last time. And action!
Yeah. Take Apple and...
Go on,
Can I segue quick?
Please.
When I did my master's, it was in like film directing. They told us the weight on like... and action. We had to literally write practically an essay on the amount of ways you could tell an actor how to act by saying and action. Like if it's quick, you'd go and action, or
so I know I'm urgent.
Action.
And this to me screams like dramatic, or maybe romantic.
Yeah. Or well, how would you do sad?
And action. I'm gonna give you one. Horror.
I don't want to scream too loud.
God, I do want this.
And to be continued.
Oh, you tease,
yes.
you tease.
Yes.
You got me.
Just didn't want to scream.
I was genuinely very nervous. I was very nervous.
Thank you.
But speaking of the old Marvel boys,
yes.
Have you seen the trailer for Fantastic Four?
I have seen it.
Are you as obsessed with it as I am?
It's hard to know what's really in one's mind, really. But I would say I'm...
No, I'm a loser. Don't get out much. So yes, I bloody loved it.
I mean, Pedro Pascal in anything. And I really enjoyed the originals. They were like my childhood.
As in like the 2005 ones, Jessica Alba. The Silver Surfer, was that one? Yep, yeah. I think that was the second one.
Yeah. They're like my Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yes,
You know. But yes, very looking forward to it.
And we're both in agreement. We are going to leave our partners for Jessica Alba's Sue Storm.
Oh, she took my mind a while ago, yeah. She's probably one of the most attractive women I've ever laid eyes upon.
Not even one of, I'd say. I think it's fair to say
the most attractive lady.
Apart from my wife. But she doesn't listen to this anyway, so who
Your wife
cares?
is stunning.
She's stunning.
Girl.
She is my fantastic four. Oh my God, I'm going to use that tonight. And she's going to go, get away from me.
You can do a Fantastic Four. What's the big rock guy called?
The Thing.
You'd be like...
You want to see The Thing? He's rock hard.
It's gonna go there. Stop flailing my arms around. But yeah, no. And it's got the lady from The Crown, right? She plays the Queen's sister.
What, in the new one?
Mm-hmm.
It is, drum roll please, what's her name? Let's just say Rose Plant, because I saw a plant.
Yes, Rose Plant.
Yeah, Rose Plant. Bloody brilliant she is.
I liked her in The Crown.
Yeah, I've never seen The Crown. Oh, does that make me a waste of space?
It doesn't make you very British, but that's okay.
Because I was a lad the whole time. I am French.
Are you French?
With a bad accent.
Do it.
I didn't grow up there.
You're giving John Malkovich in Johnny English.
Do you know something? He
What?
was the first celebrity I ever met. And he was just walking down the street. And I was like, oh my God, that's fucking John Malkovich.
Yeah.
So I went up to him. I was like, mate, obsessed with you. Can I have a photo? And the most intense, he went, I'm sorry, I don't do photos. And that's all it was. It was just like, I don't do photos. And I was like, fine. I think he was doing a theatre thing. So he wasn't like made up. He didn't like look his best or whatever. So he didn't want a photo. But I was like, there was such intensity in what he's saying. 'Cause it's John Malkovich.
He's so intense.
Yeah. It was, but like, again, anyone else would be like, oh, sorry, like, I don't do photos. Like, and fine.
It's Jeff Goldblum, but bigger.
Do you want to hear my Jeff Goldblum?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Ailish, yes. How are you
Wait, let me close my
doing? Yes, okay. So, welcome to the the Movie Dweeb podcast. Yes. It's not bad, is it?
I'm in shock. That was bloody brilliant.
I have, ever since Wicked, when he's like, everyone deserves a chance to fly.
He doesn't do it like that, does he?
No, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
Jeff Goldblum is my Lord and Saviour. He could hit my mum with a car and I go, brilliant, Jeff, you're amazing. But that song...
Your mum would probably be on the floor.
At least it makes my son happy.
Yeah. My favourite quote from him is Ragnarok. And he goes, like that. And he goes, ooh, what was that? Sparkles?
Yes, okay. See,
So-
I'm actually really proud of it.
I went to screening with Henry 2 weeks ago, I think, and it was for Prime Number.
Yeah.
And we had a pint before, and he gave me his Jeff Goldblum as well.
How does it compare? God, white boys just love to go, I can do a good impression.
Yeah, but I do the Keira Knightley. It's my one trick pony. It was extraordinarily good as well. I would say you've got more gravel.
Okay. That's just
He
because
did
I'm
more with the
aged
arms.
and haggard.
He did a lot with the arms.
Oh, okay. He relies too heavily on physicality. That's not good. That's a poor man's attempt.
Oh, well, I think if you combine both of you and had a
child? If we had a
Yeah.
baby,
And
it
you-
would be Jeff Goldblum. That's what we come to this here. Yeah. Yes.
That is so freakily good.
Maybe if I do a bit of arms then.
Yeah, he has such a distant away look in his eyes, doesn't he? He's like not really there, but he is.
But he's actually the most there. So I got a chance to interview him, but I was on my mini moon so we was on our mini moon and I was like, shit, I've just got an email saying I've got the chance to interview Jeff Goldblum.
Sorry, what's a mini moon?
It's not quite your honeymoon.
Oh, okay.
So like our honeymoon we want to do Japan, but we went to Kent for our mini moon just because it was like cheap. It's the UK is Japan, I'd say, Kent.
Yeah, I was going to say you should have come to Kent, come to my hometown. Gravesend.
Oh, that would have been cheaper. That would have been nicer. Me
probably would've
and
got
my
stabbed.
wife sleeping at the end of your bed. That would be cute.
Well, I sleep on the sofa, so you can sleep on the floor.
Oh, bloody brilliant. Oh, God, I literally spat there with such rage.
Fine, I think it was on my lip.
Oh, my God, that's so cute. And it's nearly close to Valentine's Day and everything.
Oh, yes, of course.
But,
yes, you were in Kent.
Oh, yeah, back to my wife rather than gobbing in your mouth.
Yes, sorry.
But, yeah, so and I got the text from Jeff, not from Jeff Goldblum, but from, like, Netflix being like, do you want to interview Jeff Goldblum? So we got the train down on our mini-moon to interview Jeff Goldblum. And I was like, oh, it's actually our honeymoon, like, we're there. And he spent the whole time talking to my wife, literally about the wedding and stuff.
In person?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
He was so amazing. He was, like, asking Alex, like, what did our dress look like? What was the food like? What was the music like? And I was like, that's the most adorable
That's
man.
stunning. That's a lovely, lovely, lovely video.
Because he could have just gone,
That's story.
like, you know, yeah, okay, happy, congratulations.
Yeah.
But he was so into it, like asking Alex, like, yeah, it's the first dance. What did you think? Yeah. And I loved that for him. I think now he's a legend. And I think anyone that's met him is like, I just want to lick your face. You're so lovely.
What?
Like,
Yes.
you would lick his face.
Like Stanley Tucci when he does his cooking videos.
A delicious man, yeah.
He's like, are we recording? I was like, oh.
Oh my God, did you just do a Stanley?
I tried.
Hi, yes, welcome to the Movie Dweeb with my guest, Stanley Tucci, yes?
Hello. That's all I could do.
Just the hello, nothing else.
That's how I sound when I wake up. It's like, hello. It's like, because I just have such a deep voice, croaky voice when I wake up.
Same, I do my Jeff when I wake up. What's the time? Yes.
I'm running late.
That was really an impression.
Yes, that was bad. That sounded German.
But Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I'm very, like, on a scale of 1 to 4, I'm a full 4 on this one. I'm so excited for this film. What I'm not excited for is, so like people have broken down the trailer.
Right.
And they've shown that like Pedro Pascal's Mr. Fantastic is working on like a bridge to the multiverse. And I'm like, if this means we're bringing in like Miles Teller and we're bringing in, you know, John Krasinski and all of their old Mr. Fantastics, I'm just a bit done with seeing that.
You think it's like going to be the Spider-Man? Like when they brought the old ones in.
I hope it might be a case of like, you know, Galactus, the big baddie. He basically like eats worlds. So he
Fatty.
might greedy bastard.
What
like,
the fuck?
Jesus, just go to like a Toby Carvery. They got all
go to a fucking Greg. There's one downstairs.
Oh God, I'd love a Greg's. That would be my thing. That would be my thing. But yeah, he eats worlds. So I'm hoping that he'll eat their world and like, oh shit, we got bloody escape to another multiverse, and that's how they like team up with the Avengers as we know it. But I'm scared it's going to be like, bring in John Krasinski, remember this guy?
Yeah, but like, how can they afford that many stars? Like, generally, because people aren't going to watch their films anymore.
You know what? I'm going to break this here. I still think Marvel might have a bit of cash.
You reckon?
I reckon they've got some maybe between the sofa.
I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist girl, right?
Tell me everything.
So I think it's, you know, the writers' strike and everything, because most of them get paid for streams and they don't always. One sec, I've got my earring on the wrong ear.
I was like, oh my God, are you about to get assassinated? The way you stopped there, like, oh my God, Marvel are onto her.
I thought it was going to be on that side to cover up my spots.
Oh God. If you want, I'll Photoshop bigger spots on me so it looks good.
Yeah. That like because they're not releasing, they get paid a one-step fee and they don't get paid based on how well or how shit something does. But they're not, the fact that those institutions like Marvel's weren't releasing those stats shows to me that they don't have that much money, because surely they would just release them.
So you really think Marvel are like struggling?
I think the difference between my struggle and their struggle is monumental. But like, I just don't understand how they're still. I don't understand how they're sat in a boardroom and they're bringing out such shit sometimes. Like, it makes me so mad. Like, what's her name? Captain Marvel. How could you sit in the room and at dailies or just like watching and go, this is great.
Release it now.
Release it. No. Story should come first over everything. Story time. It's the little David Fincher equation, you know?
Do you reckon anyone's ever mentioned Marvel and David Fincher in the same sentence?
No, but this fucking, they would do in the metaverse, wouldn't they? Anything goes. Like, maybe this is what this is. But sorry to get a little bit heated then. I just really, I wanted to be an actress growing up, like, and I'm so glad, maybe this is just that I'm not, because just the whole state of it at the moment, it's just rotting.
You'd be awful at promoting your own film.
Yeah, literally.
So
that was it, Madam Web.
Yeah, I mean, that was, we can all agree, a huge crock of shit.
What? How? These are the best people in the business.
So I heard, so that's not Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's a different strand. That's Sony's Marvel. And I heard that basically they almost have to do those because if they don't use them, they lose them.
They lose the rights to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She-Hulk.
I'm not going to lie. I really like She-Hulk.
I don't think it does much for women, but
yeah, but I'm a straight white man, so huzzah!
You like
Bring
seeing
me more heroes and twerking. Yeah, where's that Megan the Stallion? Bring her to me.
Who was it? Was it Lil? No, who was Lizzo? Was in some sort of.
Lizzo was in The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
Yeah, and again, love Lizzo.
But me hot.
Was that is that a sweaty pillow now?
Maybe.
I heard it squelch as it hit the ground. No, but now when you lean back into the chair, just know I'm peeling myself off. Like, I have to peel myself off because of the sweat.
Oh, God. It's not ideal.
It's
darling.
really not. No.
But, yeah, I'm worried for the future of film.
Well, I also want to bring up Captain America. Have you seen any of that? The new Captain America Brave New World?
I've seen the interviews.
So Harrison Ford is in it, and he plays the president who transforms into Red Hulk. And I'm like, Harrison, you was Han Solo. You was Indiana Jones. Do you think he's woken up and called his agent, I'd fucking love to be Red Hulk?
Look, I haven't got that many years on this planet left. Get me in all of the franchises.
Yeah, like maybe that's it. Maybe he's just like, that is his Infinity Gauntlet. He's like, I will complete every single major franchise.
Yeah, but like it... I mean, I love Harrison Ford.
Legend.
And hopefully he'll bring his dryness to it. And that might be a redeeming quality in it.
Fingers crossed.
Jesus Christ, the state of it. State of films.
But so I went to an event and he was there, and the interview was like, so what was the funniest moment that you had, like, and God bless him, he was like, and then Anthony Mackie comes in, he was like, oh, you know that thing we did? And he was like, yeah, that thing we did. Yeah. I was like, wow. Like, did you do this solely for the paycheck that you do not need?
He does move quite slow, doesn't he? He's quite...
Yeah, he's not the first person I go, who's going to play the huge Red Hulk that's agile, strong, nimble?
Well, I mean, are they going to do to him what they did to Thanos? Is he going to be able to do all the live mocap, or... You know,
rumour has it's just all papier-mâché. They just put it over
like
him,
old
and
Doctor Who.
he is literally going to be Red Hulk. Yeah,
I mean, worse things have been done.
Like Madame Web, the entirety of that.
You took the words right out of my mouth. So shit.
But I mean, at this point, I'm like, fair play, Harrison. Like, you do you. Maybe we get him as my go-to Lord of the Rings lady. Mm-hmm. If we were to do a reboot of Lord of the Rings, who would you put Harrison Ford as?
Harrison Ford. He's got to be... I actually think he'd be great as Tom Bombadil. He would. Like, not quite as eccentric as Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Like, if we were to think... But old eyes and probably... You don't know where he's going with anything. He's unpredictable. Mm-hmm. He's an unpredictable man.
Right.
And I think he would be quite funny as Tom Bombadil.
That is. Can you give me, who else would you cast in it? Well, I was going in your new Lord of the Rings. I was thinking Saruman for him.
No.
Okay, who would we put as Saruman?
Saruman. Oh, you put me on the spot now.
Oh.
Let's just name some people and we see how they feel.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh my God.
Lock it in. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
She was actually my first ever crush.
Was it Sister Act?
Sister Act. Oh my God. I loved her. But then I became like deep into it, and I was like watching like deep cut movies of hers. I became obsessed with her.
She's so annoying though, like.
Maybe the woman okay. I go for.
You can have
Maybe that's the woman I go for. Apart from my wife, who isn't annoying.
That's really good to hear.
Yeah.
So you'll be together for a long time.
I think so.
I want to get married so badly.
Should we make it happen?
Well, Romance Day is going to be alone. Valentine's Day, I will be alone this time.
Oh no, that really breaks my heart.
No, it's still round.
Yeah.
he's not in the country.
Yeah, I just meant it's sad, but yeah, it got deep real quick.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do Valentine's Day?
I think I might get. I mean, it's really unlikely, but I think I'm gonna get hammered. Like,
you're right. That is so unlikely.
It's so unlikely.
So unlikely.
I'm just gonna get drunk.
On your own?
Might watch The Notebook. Time Traveler's Wife.
Oh God, no! Watch something fun and upbeat on Valentine's Day on your own.
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything that will bring me joy.
Anyway, back to Whoopi Gold.
She might be free on Valentine's Day. Sister Act. Watch Sister Act.
I'm not a musical person, am I?
Jesus Christ.
I'm Scrooge.
You really are. You booted off about Marvel.
Marvel.
One of the biggest film franchises of all time.
Passionate and concerned.
You're trying to be like a hero, which Marvel needs.
Marvel needs a hero.
Oh my God, are you going to be the one that saves? You are Marvel Jesus.
I will.
I salute you. I salute you.
Isn't it that?
Am I doing that right?
I'm pretty sure this is the English one. That's the American. Yeah.
Yeah, that's English.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, again, for people listening to this, we've just done nothing.
salute.
That meant nothing to them.
Sorry about that.
But, you know, it wasn't a good bit for the viewers either, so you didn't really miss out on much.
I'm really concerned about this one. I'm glad we didn't have beers.
We're both just so hot, so tired. Can I show you as well? So they have brought out merch. I'm going to show you this for Captain
Wipe
America.
the sweat off of it.
I literally did. It was so wet. My phone was so moist. I really want to show you this. So they brought out merch for Captain America.
Yes, Captain America. That's what we're talking about.
And I want to get your honest opinion on this. So they are sandals that are Red Hulk's feet. So they are, you see the toes, you see the veins, you see the toenails. But they're like Birkenstocks, but they're solely red with toes and veins and toenails.
I bet they got snapped up. Oh my God, I thought you were thinking more. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Isn't that, like, look at that picture.
I kind of fuck with them.
Really?
Yeah.
These are like the feet my dad has when he's on a plane for too long.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, run, Dad, she's after you.
I was expecting more of like a slipper style, but that's actually a serious shoe.
Yeah, people are going out in these. Like, look, there's someone with them on.
I bet some douchebags up in North London do that. That's definitely a North London thing.
I think the thing that really gives me the ick is like the overhanging toenails. Which, sure, if you're the Hulk...
I hope that's a manufactural pull-off point and not the fact that they thought, let's give him, like, bunions.
What do we reckon Harrison Ford's feet look like?
Maybe that is his feet.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's not even modelled after Red Hulk. That's just his feet. He's old.
They look like they have one more toe than they should. But
it does look like weirdly AI generated.
Yeah.
But also, the film comes out on Valentine's Day, so I'm thinking, like, surprise your man wearing nothing but a trench coat and these fellas.
I think he would combust. He'd be no more. He would be gone.
Weirdly, this is the least hot I've felt in this room now, seeing those little fellas.
Yeah, I've calmed right down.
Yeah, if anything, it's got a little bit too cool, a little too tepid in it.
Let's get things steamy. No, I'm still holding in my... Wait.
Oh my God, here we go.
No. I just need to reset.
No, you're still holding in your what? A fart? What? I don't know.
I have never farted in my entire life.
But when you do, my God, is it going to be ferocious?
It'll be 26. I'm going to be 27 soon. 26 years.
Of fart free?
Yeah. Of amount that would come out.
Do you reckon you'd let it seep out gently for a whole year or do one huge blast?
That might take out most of London.
Yeah, but for your benefit,
I could rebuild it in my image, though.
You've got a bit dictatory here.
Yep, I'm going to do that one.
Okay, yeah. I thought the dictator would have put you off, but no, he actually sold it to you.
I'd love to. What did I have? Oh, I haven't had that much food today. I'm on smoothie diet.
Oh, so at least it will smell delicious.
Oh, some blueberries and
oh my God, it's going to smell so fruity.
Yeah.
I'm actually really
excited. UK doesn't know what's coming.
If anything, I can't wait. Bring on the fart. I'm really excited for it.
Oh, gosh.
No, again, I never talk about people's farts. We've spoken about my piss coming out like steam and your fart.
I mean, as just merely a guest here, I think that's down to you. So.
Well, actually, you're not a guest. This was your podcast. You've let this tank. You made this happen.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I think that was all in your head.
And
it won't be in the edit.
I could have gone delirious from the sheer heat in here.
I was going to ask you, have you watched Nosferatu?
No, right, I haven't. Please fill me in. What am I missing out on?
Beautiful cinema.
Oh.
Don't know if I watched it too late to have the hype infect it, you know?
Yeah, okay.
But storyline was a bit confusing, but then, sorry to my flatmates, we watched it together and they had just had their dinner, so all I could hear was and I actually recorded it. And no, I will not shame my friends like that. And I
You'll just say what they did.
Sat there like, stop, like, please. And I couldn't really go what's going on. And then I love him so much for my flatmate. He's always going, what's going on then? And it's like,
we're watching the same thing.
watch the film.
We're literally inches apart from each other.
Exactly. We did a marathon of all the 28 days and 28 weeks later. And it's so funny because you know Robert Carlyle in the second one, he comes in to see the wife and then gets infected, and he made a good point. He goes, "How the hell is he getting out of there? Because the door's locked, don't they?" And he was like, "Oh no, he's got that. He's got access all area card that you can get in anywhere."
Right.
And I was like, "I don't think a zombie's gonna come and touch it." He was like, "Yeah, well, how else is he getting out?" And we were laughing, and then we were like, "Oh fuck, no, he's got a point. Is he using his fucking?" Fair enough. I'll take it on board. I understand what you're saying. Fair.
He might be the visionary that the world needs.
Yeah, I completely agree.
But yeah, what have I missed with Nosferatu?
So, I mean, beautiful acting. Remind me of the one from Skins.
Nicholas Hoult.
Unbelievably good. So good. Incredible. I think he sold it. Like, I could just watch him because it starts off with him and Count Orlok, you know, in the room. I would have just loved to keep it there.
Right.
And like just had Orlok suck the life out of him because he was just so incredible, like tantalizing. You know?
This sounds like you're Jeff Goldblum.
And then they go. It gets a bit confusing. And William Dafoe is always great. I love him. But the other one, that's
Lily Rose Depp. Are we talking about her?
No, she was alright.
Emma Corrin.
Her and her husband. There's the really famous guy that does the bullet train.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Aaron Taylor Johnson. Just didn't give much. But then I'm sat here not an actress and haven't read a script, and I really we shouldn't judge, but it's important to discuss.
We're both failed actors.
They gave nothing. And Lily was fine, but it's just everything she does is sort of like that, and I was like, oh, girl, give a bit of welly, you know?
No, but I've only seen bits on Twitter, and who uses Twitter? But I've seen little clips, and all it just seems to be like yes, what's going on?
That's basically it for her character. But like, I mean, I think the appreciation comes from that's a lot. She has to do an awful lot of weird things, and fair play to her.
Yeah.
But I can't really think in my head anything juicy. Like it just feels a bit dry. Like, oh no, how do I explain it? I can never. I'm not articulate enough.
No, but the clips I've seen all look very.
You've basically seen all of her in it. From the clips.
But the clips look not dry. They look like moist. So it looks like there's just blood being thrown over her and other bodily fluids and vomit and.
It didn't with Nicholas Hoult.
Hoult.
You could see his brain and what he was thinking, and you could tell that he was in character. Whereas you could sort of still see Lily. Like you could see. Like, I can't explain it. There was just something that took me out.
Right.
Made me disbelieve the screen for a moment when she was on. God,
you should have done that role. I can't believe it was between you and her at the final hurdle. I'm absolutely fuming about that.
Well, the thing is, I said to her, it's like, do you know what? I said to the production company, take her.
That's nice.
I'll sit this one out.
Give her a shot. Yeah. I'll get you on the next one.
I mean, I've got the rugby coming up.
You playing? That's brilliant.
Yeah, I've got training.
Yeah. What position?
You take this one, Lil.
There's a hero. Keep it going. And you look inside your soul.
Fuck knows. I feel like I it was good. I enjoyed it, but yeah, in between that and the eating, I was a bit like.
I would have thought like brilliant pieces of art weren't made for people to be in what sits in your ear
and streaming online
legally
streaming. I got a promotion from Prime, so I got to have it early. That's all.
Oh, someone's got money. Yeah, of course I know you didn't.
You made me believe you. You made me believe myself.
And that is why I am the actor.
Yes, exactly.
I could be Orlok. I could be Lily Rose Depp.
Have you seen the one where he's like, "You must bounce on it"?
Is that an actual bit of dialogue from the film?
No, it's not.
Thank Christ.
No, my flatmate thought the same, but no, it's not. I mean, they're similar. He just wants to consume her, which
I think
Maybe,
it's
you know what?
romantic.
Maybe it's fucking jealousy about Lily because that should have been me.
I
I wanted him to want to eat me. Well, I wanted him to bleed me dry, you know, and make me an undead.
I can see why your boyfriend's not with you this Valentine's Day. Oh,
Yeah.
do we have to do all of that stuff? Please, no. Take your horrible red
No.
shoes off.
He's working abroad.
God, he's such a big boy.
He did.
He's
he
not,
asked
is he?
me.
He's tall, dark, and
He was
handsome.
like,
isn't
"Who's the guy you're doing the podcast with?" And I was like, "The one that I showed you the clip of him, you know, swooning over you." And he went, "Oh yeah, that one."
he? Oh yeah, he's like, yeah, I know when people swoon over me, and I still will. I've never met him. I bet
You
he's
will.
fit as
You
hell.
will. You will. He's called Count Orlok.
Oh God, you sexy bugger.
Bill Skarsgård in that. It's just, I love that man so much. I love the Stellan family.
He got a double mwah.
I'll do another one.
A triple mwah mwah mwah. Bloody, I didn't know the mwah mwahs went that high. I barely get half a mwah. I get a mwah. Yeah, the added flip of the bird. I think it's nice, and that's fair.
I will to the day I am in the ground constantly. Whenever someone's looking for something, go, here it is. Every time.
It's the
without
best bit.
fail.
It's the highest form of comedy, I would say.
Actually is as well.
I'd say like political satire is all good, but say, oh yeah, can I borrow a pen? And you go, yeah, let me grab it for
It's-
you. Oh, middle finger.
On par with Death of Stalin.
Oh my God, Death
I
of
would rather
Stalin
watch you
wishes
do that.
it could. Yeah,
That's a fucking
me
great
in a
film.
cinema, an hour. Fantastic film.
It's one of my favourite films.
Have you seen Veep as well?
Fuck off, no.
Veep is one of my favourite TV shows of all time. So Julia
Veep.
Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh, I haven't got no signal.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus plays the vice president, and it's just incredible. It's basically about her wanting to be president.
This sounds great.
It is. Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
How many mois are we doing?
I think I'd get puckered, parched lips doing that.
My lips are very parched right now as well.
Honestly, the heat in here is really sort of dehydrate. I'm about to lick my eye for moisture like a
Listen,
lizard.
I think we spoke a lot about films this time.
We did a lot more film chat than last time
That's
because last
good.
time we covered. I remember you telling me you had gross ballerina feet. You told me that last time.
Fuck.
Oh God, it's like I've just opened a wound there.
I completely forgot. I watch that when I'm drunk a lot.
What, our podcast?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know why. It just really calms me down.
Which is ironic because it's the most chaotic hour of our lives.
Fair enough.
How that calms you down.
It just makes me feel like, I don't know, just cool. Thank you so much for having me on.
No, mate, thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
here.
I hope there's some stuff.
Number two.
Number
First
two.
the worst, second the best.
There's your salad.
And again, memes are coming back.
Memes!
I love that. We love memes because we're young and fresh.
I
Oh
feel
my
so
God.
excited
Let's
right now.
dab. What? Oh my God.
Can we call it the White Movie Dweeb Podcast? That was so
Wow, that's a really good pun. How do you come up with this wordplay?
Oh my God. I have to slow myself down.